Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome to the 17th episode.
Lucky number 17.
Lucky number 17. She falls right in. She's perfect. Welcome to December 1st. It is officially 25 days until Christmas. So make sure you've got your Christmas shopping done early.
Technically, this dropped at 5. So wouldn't it technically be like 24 days and like a quarter of a day left until Christmas?
I swear to God, I will castrate you.
I just felt like we need to get technical with it.
You're going to have to turn that up a little more now. Turn each of them up a little bit. Just a little bit. You see yours right there, and then you see mine right there. And
right there.
Okay, I guess that'll work. So,
okay.
Today,
fuck it.
Today, everybody, we have a very special guest, and we're going to have this special guest for the next 4 or 5 episodes. 5 episodes for all of December. It's my girlfriend, Ashlyn.
Hey!
Hi!
Hey, Ashlyn.
Hello!
Hello, Ashlyn.
Nice
How
to
are
meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You've all met already.
Shut up. They didn't know that.
First time meet and greet here. As soon as we start recording, my contacts start bothering me. This is great.
That just sounds like it's going to be a good episode.
It's going to be a fantastic episode.
What's the topic for today anyway?
Fears.
Do you have a fear of your contact falling out?
I have a fear of not getting a good podcast because my contacts are bothering me.
It'll be great. Just when we hear you go, we know what's going on.
If there was no context to the situation and I made that kind of noise, what would you think was going on?
I would just think Ashley was pumping you, you little pervert. That's good.
Wow. Okay, well,
look where my mom was. Well,
Hugh Hefner's been dead for a few months.
Wow, cricket.
So how was work today?
Don't want to talk about it.
Oh, you don't? Okay. Yeah, you were supposed to be here at like a little after 5, and it was a little after 5, and I was like, where you at? Nothing. I called twice. Nothing. And then I finally sent a text saying, where you at? And you replied back like an hour later, work. I was like, you're supposed to be here an hour ago. And I wasn't going to reply back. I was just like, okay, sure.
Yeah, I was literally at work.
Yeah, I didn't want to, because I know if you're supposed to get off at a certain time and you don't show up, I assume you're still at work.
Yeah, most of the time.
But if I ask you and all you reply with is work, I'm just like, I'm not going to ask him to do a single thing. I'm not going to text back. It ain't worth it. So, Ashlyn, how are you today?
I'm good.
You're good.
I'm good.
That's good. So, yeah, today we're talking about fears.
Great.
Oh, my God.
So, Scott, why don't we start with yours? What's your number one fear?
Well, I have 2 tied for number 1.
Okay, well, let's hear them.
One of them is clowns, and the other one is motherfucking snakes.
Okay, well, let's start with the clowns real quick because
Yeah, and I can even kind of talk like Pennywise too from the new movie.
yeah, let's not do that. So
You don't want to hear it?
fine, go for it. Let's hear it.
I'm Pennywise the dancing clown. It's creepy, isn't it?
I have nightmares tonight.
Isn't that creepy?
He doesn't have words.
So yeah, with the clowns.
Hiya, Georgie.
With the it's not creepy. It's just that, like, I cannot make eye contact because like
I look at you, tilt my head, and wave with an arm if you want me to.
well, it's not even that. Like, it's not creepy at all. It's just the fact, like, if you're not dressed up as a clown, and you're talking like that, I would swear you would like had been smoking for 30 years and you have a limp.
Yeah.
Like that kind of person. But if you're dressed up as a clown, you're talking like
creepy
that.
as fuck.
It's creepy as hell. But anyways, yeah, with the clowns thing, just a couple months ago in October, Stephen King's It came out.
Yeah, no, I went and watched it.
The new one, yeah.
It let me down.
Yeah, you were drugged to it.
It let me down. Like, I wasn't even scared. Like, I'm terrified of clowns, and that movie did not scare me once.
I've heard mixed reviews about that movie.
I mean, it was a good movie. Like, don't get me wrong. It was a great movie. The layout was perfect. Even Stephen King said this was the closest adaptation for a film that he could have seen from the book. But as a clown movie...
Minus the giant orgy.
Yeah. They're all like 12.
They were a little older than that in the book, I think.
It don't matter. They're all under the age of 18.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. No, I'm not saying...
I know what you wanted to see.
I am not trying to justify that. I'm not trying to justify it at all. I'm just saying.
They did the blood thing, though, where they cut each other's hands. And
yeah, and they got hepatitis.
Oh.
So...
That's awful, man.
Let's cut
our
our hands and mix blood and then go play in the sewers with open wounds.
No. They cut their hands after the sewers.
Oh.
So they were dirty from the sewer, and then they cut their hands, and
Either way,
they got something.
Jaundice.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, how do you catch jaundice?
You're just born with it, man. You're either born with jaundice or you're not. I don't know how you get it.
What the hell No, I swear you get jaundice.
No,
you're
jaundice.
You're
born. Jaundice. You're born yellow. Like that's what.
That's all I remember. The yellow tint.
I didn't. I don't think you're. No.
It has to be something your mom has to do or dad or something.
No, it's a liver thing. It's a liver thing. Yeah, you can get it because.
Yeah, was actually
the power of Google.
The power of
or
the internet.
For me.
The power. Yeah, Bing. The power of the internet. We can find out exactly what jaundice is.
I love how you come to me like as if I'm a nurse right now, but I'm like I don't know
Close
a lot
enough.
of.
Does anybody know how to spell this?
Jaundice. I think it's Jaundis. Jaundice.
DICE. Close.
Really?
Yeah, medical term.
Jaundice.
Describes yellowing of
Yeah.
skin and eyes. Okay, see more about jaundice. The whites of your eyes may turn.
We know what it is, but
yeah, I know.
how
I'm
do
trying
you
to find
get
out
it?
here. This is Healthline.
Healthline. Okay.
Healthline.
It's funny because like
Jaundice forms when there is too much bilirubin. I don't know. I'm not a nurse.
Let's see.
I don't know what the word.
It's the B word. It's like Billy
bitch.
Let me see. Bilirubin.
Bilirubin.
there you go.
Whatever it is. Yeah.
I don't know what.
She's got it.
I'm.
The bilirubin in your system. Bilirubin is a yellow pigment that is formed by the breakdown of dead red blood cells in the liver.
There we go.
Normally, the liver gets rid of bilirubin. Fuck it. Along with old red blood cells. Jaundice is a serious problem.
Yeah.
Your red gallbladder.
Bilirubin.
I guess. Okay, most people are born with it. I guess, and then I guess you could. Just develop it over time.
It sounds more like something that you develop. What were we talking about?
Jaundice.
No, before that.
We went from it to jaundice.
Okay, here you go. Here you go.
Yeah.
The alcohol abuse. It could be alcohol abuse, liver infection, anything like that.
Right.
That makes
There's
sense.
the causes.
My mother got it because of the medicines she had to take, which a lot of medicines can be bad on your liver. And with her being diabetic, obviously she has to take a lot of medicines. Plus, she has other medical problems, so she has to take a lot of medicine. That's how she developed it. But yeah, cutting your hand, playing in the sewers, that sounds lovely. But let's go on to your tide fear, Scott. Let's talk about snakes because this is
Here
fun.
we go.
Scott
I'm just gonna go ahead and say right now, it's Ellie, right?
Ellie, yeah.
Fuck Ellie.
So
I basically saw that for the first time on Instagram, and I was like, "Fuck that shit."
to iterate, my girlfriend Ashlyn here has a pet snake named Ellie. She's a bald python. You don't know what morph she is, do you?
Pastel lesser.
Pastel lesser.
Sounds like demonic to me. That's all.
Females can get up to 6 feet long?
That's rare, but it's usually 5 feet.
Usually 5 to 6 feet. She's pretty big. She's getting really big since the time that I've known her. And she posts pictures on Instagram all the time of Ellie.
And videos, too. Don't forget the videos.
And videos.
She's a little over a year old, and I think she's about 2.5 inches now.
2.5 inches.
I mean, feet.
I was about to say, that's one small-ass snake. I mean, that'll fit right under my shoe. That's like a worm.
2.5 feet, I mean.
But yeah, she's a pretty decent sized snake, and she's getting bigger. But Scott despises it whenever she posts stuff about that snake.
Fuck yeah. And what sucks is like I'll just be scrolling on my wall or whatever that you call it on Instagram. Yeah. And I'll be like, oh, Ashlyn posted something. And I'll just sit there and watch it. And all of a sudden the fucking snake pops out. And you're like, well, fuck it. I'm done. I'll turn off Instagram at that point.
So I want to talk about this. Why is it that whenever I post a picture on Instagram, you don't like it? When my own girlfriend posts a picture,
you don't like another dude's pics on Instagram. It's like, all right, see, it's cool.
What does it matter?
It's cool if a girl likes like guys and girl stuff because they're girls, but guys, you don't do that. It's like, say you had a Facebook thing. Fuck it, I don't care. I'll look at it, but that's all you're getting. You're getting a view. You ain't getting. Do you like my shit? I only post like 4 things ever.
You never post anything. That's why I don't like shit.
I keep meaning to post shit on my truck, and I always forget.
Well, whenever you actually post something, I'll fucking like it.
If you like something, I like something.
That's not how this works.
It's how it's gonna work this time.
We got a. Do
I like the snake ones, or is there like a dislike option? Do I hit that? No.
Well, I wanted to tell you about this. I don't know if you've seen it because me and you both have access to our Instagram account. But we got a direct message on Instagram the other day from an individual that will not be named. And the message said this, sub for sub, ? And I didn't reply back, but if they are interested in subbing for subbing, and you're watching this right now, the individual that messaged us, if you watch our content and you genuinely enjoy it, subscribe. If you don't enjoy our stuff, don't subscribe. And we'll do the same for you. If you ask us and we go look at your stuff, if we like it, we'll subscribe. If we don't, we're not going to. That's how this works. This sub for sub stuff doesn't work out. That ain't happening. So if the person that messaged us on Instagram is listening, now you know.
The more you know.
Yeah, no disrespect. I'm just saying there's no sub for sub crap going on with us. We want it to be 100% genuine. If you enjoy our content, subscribe. If you don't, then don't. That's how this works. I like how both of you pick up your phones and go directly to Instagram.
I was wanting to read it. I was wanting to know who it was. I didn't know. I couldn't find it.
Did you see it?
No, I couldn't find it.
You just swipe left on the...
I was just seeing if he actually did like any of the pictures of Ellie, but he didn't. No,
I didn't think I did.
Yeah.
So if I swipe left?
Go to the... No, not that. No. Go to the home. Press home. Now swipe left. There you go.
Might I add, my pet snake is very sweet.
She is. She's a very sweet snake. If Scott would get over the fear of the icky gooiness of a snake.
No, I know they ain't gooey. I know they ain't icky. They're just scaly as fuck, and they don't have legs or a fucking tail, and they can move. I've got an argument all day. They were created from Satan. All right. Hey, not to get religious, guys. But didn't the Bible state that a serpent is the reason why we're the way we are today? A serpent talked Eve into eating from the fruit of life or whatever it is, the all-knowing fruit. Done. A serpent. Hashtag snake.
Yeah, and you're also talking about a talking snake.
Hey. Fucking Harry Potter, dude. They got parcel tongues and shit. The second Harry Potter movie was my least favorite. You know why? I had a fucking snake. And then all the others had snakes too. But fuck that.
Yeah, but what's your point?
This snake was bigger than a fucking house.
Anyways.
Actually, I would be less scared of a snake that big. I guess it's like the whole point.
So you can just pass through the digestive system quicker?
No, it's like, I guess it's the whole point of like, when you see a snake, most of the time they're just like, fuck off, bitch. It's like a spider. Like, you could see a spider on the ground. And you wouldn't, like, I wouldn't be scared of a big ass spider, but a little ass spider, you know, or a mouse or something, just come out of nowhere. Fuck that shit. Fuck that. I know somebody that's actually terrified of mice. I guess mouses.
Mouses.
Of mice. And we had one back when I was in elementary school. We had one, and it ran across the floor. He screamed like a little girl and jumped on the desk and kept screaming. And it was just a little mouse.
You talking about in school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, Ashlyn, what's your biggest fear?
Lightning.
Okay, all right. It's a genuine fear, but I'm curious of why you're afraid of lightning. Like, okay, honestly.
I had a personal experience. So I went camping. This was before I met you. I went camping, and I was on the phone with somebody, and it was thundering and lightning, obviously, and it didn't bother me. I was inside the tent, and I was just talking normally, and then a lightning bolt struck right next to our tent. And I felt like the vibrations or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like I felt that, and it terrified me so much that I'm just.
I mean, that's a general reason to be scared of fucking lightning.
Heck yeah,
It's just traumatic experience.
I mean, I've seen lightning like strike. Like I've witnessed lightning strike stuff, but I've never been like.
Like I like watching lightning strike. Like I think it's cool, but if like I'm in it, I don't want anything to do with it.
Did it feel like? How did it feel? Can you? Is there like?
It was weird.
I've been really close to a lightning strike before. You know, whenever. Okay, Scott. You know, whenever like you remember that prank gum that you'd pull and it'd shock your hand or whatever.
Does it feel like that?
Like
them pins.
It feels less than that. It feels like the batteries are dead, but it feels like that all over your body, like a static charge kind of running through your body.
Since you said that, scratch that. Anything that shocks, I'm terrified of it.
She hates anything that shocks.
I won't even pull the gum thing. I just won't do it.
Prank gum.
Yeah.
The
pin was the one that always got me. That shit looks like a real pin.
Well, I mean, it is
the
a pin,
gum doesn't
Scott.
look like the gum doesn't look like.
Well,
gum.
no, because they have to make it all metal. But like the pin is a fucking pin. I mean, you're not going to be able to tell that it's not a real pin because they make it look like a real pin.
Yeah, and then you're like, "Can I borrow a pin?" You're like, "Yeah, bitch."
I will literally kill somebody.
Just like, and some of these. I'm sorry, but if you fall for the prank gum, you're an idiot because the name brand on the top of it's like Juicy Dick or like Stun Chew, you know, Electric Chew, something stupid, you know.
Don't mind if I do.
If you know, hey, you want a piece of gum? Yeah, sure. Oh, Juicy Dick. Okay. Ow!
And it's already out for me to pull.
Is it salty? Is that? I mean, with that.
No.
Anybody ever tasted that before?
Oddly enough, it gets the flavor of what you ate last.
Oh. Okay. Must have been Juicy Dick.
Oh, Wrigley's, if you're listening. I don't know whether to say sorry or you're welcome.
Hey, what's that gum? On the topic of gum, what's that like? That zebra gum. Remember that shit?
Oh,
back when you were a kid, had like 2 seconds of flavor, but it was heaven for 2 seconds.
The best thing ever. Do you remember that? It's like zebra gum, and the wrapper had like little tattoos on it.
It had like little zebras and shit.
And like stripes, and like you would stick it on your tongue and peel it away, and it'd leave like the little things on your tongue.
Yeah, and each like thing, it was like zebra stripes, and it was like white, which was like the flavor of like regular fucking gum. And then you had like that one red line that tasted like an orange for 2.3 seconds, and then you're this is good, and you're like, nah, and then you take it out.
I don't think I've had that.
You never had zebra stripe gum?
Well,
I don't think so.
You like, okay, here's how it goes. You open it, and it's like any regular gum, but you open it, and it's softer than most gum. You put it in your mouth and you chew it, and it's like the most amazing flavor you've ever had in your life, and in 5 seconds, there's no more flavor.
That's bullcrap.
But the trade-off is you get a big pack of 24 for like the same price as like a smaller pack of gum. So that's the trade-off.
Why not just put all of them in your mouth and have like a longer experience?
No, because it'd be 2.3 seconds, but with a fuck ton of shit in your mouth.
Yeah.
Like here you go. $1.69. That's what it's.
Is it $1.69?
Yeah.
There it is. Fruit stripe.
That looks familiar.
Yeah.
I've just never had it.
You can find it everywhere. Literally, they still sell it in the gas stations. Everywhere.
Their thing should be 2.3 seconds of heaven. That should be like their lingo. It's like exactly 2.3.
Who's gonna buy that shit if that was their like motto?
But just think about it. It's like you'll get at least 2 seconds of heaven. It's like that's all right. I mean, I give it a shot.
Okay,
2 seconds.
I'm in. Yeah, but you buy it once and they won't buy it again. They're like,
who cares? You got that $1.69.
You know what's funny though? Like, even though it was a letdown, we continued to buy it.
Oh, that's because your mom was like, you'd be like, yeah, that was good. And then your mom would be like, okay. And then she'd get it. And you get like 10 packs for Christmas. Last, 40 seconds? It's like.
Yeah. 10 packs of it. There's 24 pieces in a pack, I think.
You would like put one in, you'd be like, shit, it's out of flavor. So you throw another one in on top of that, hoping that it would last longer. It'd be like 4 seconds of awesome. And then an hour of Jesus Christ, why did I do that?
Yeah.
That reminds me of the gum that y'all used to have up there. What is it? I don't know the brand, but the one I would unwrap and put in my mouth and it would...
Double bubble?
Yeah!
Double bubble.
Fuck yeah, that's like 1.3 seconds.
Okay. No, I don't know anybody else that thinks this, but It's banana flavored. It's like it is legitimately
Dude,
banana.
it's bubblegum flavored, man.
No, it's banana flavored.
It tastes like Monster Energy without
I don't
the
give
Monster
a
or the
shit
energy.
what anybody says. It's banana flavored. I'm serious.
Are you high?
No, I'm not.
You've been smoking dope while I've been at work.
Listen, I will give you a piece after this.
I don't want no
You
piece.
have some?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me.
She sounds like
It's
a
like
crack addict. Wait, you have some?
You got some of that shit? Come on, man.
But no, it legitimately tastes like bananas. Whatever, we're moving past this. So, my biggest fear, spiders.
And I just shit all over spiders. Like,
Here's my reason for hating spiders. Now, smaller spiders, I don't give a shit. I don't care. But,
it's like tarantulas, that shit freak you out.
well, no, tarantulas are okay because they're pets. You know, if they're domesticated, that's fine. But spiders that are wild spiders, if I say wild spiders, that just sounds
Like
weird.
every spider in the world.
Like, no, there's domesticated tarantulas.
I caught a banana spider once. Gave it to my assistant manager at the time.
Oh yeah, because I was going to ask you, do you ever encounter spiders whenever you get like the cases of bananas?
Yeah. Every one of the most poisonous spiders in the world. I caught one in a little plastic cup and poked holes in the top of it and gave it to my assistant manager the next day. We put it in a cooler and gave it to him the next day. He yelled at me and said, "Fuck you, get that satanic beast out of here."
I just
Those are
don't
the only words he said, so I set it on the desk and walked out.
but I just don't like spiders, and my reasoning for that is recently I put a window AC in my room, and apparently it hasn't been sealed up that well because I was laying in bed one night. And I sleep on my side, so I'm laying on my right side, and I feel like kind of a tickle on my left shoulder. I'm like, what the hell? And I
Jokes
look,
on you, that was really me.
and like I look and I don't see anything, and I scratch my arm and I just lay my head back down, and then all of a sudden I feel a tickle again. I'm like, okay, something's got to be on me. So I get my flashlight on my phone and I turn it on and I point it towards my shoulder, and I look and it's a giant freaking brown recluse stare me right in the face. And I get my phone while it's in my hand with the flashlight on and start beating the hell out of my shoulder with my phone and smashing the spider between my phone and arm. And I'm just like, okay. And I get up, I wash my shoulder off, I wash my phone off. It's freaking 4 a.m. I was asleep. I was sleeping comfortably and I just woke up from an itch. I got to the bathroom, washed off, I got back in bed, and there's legs all over my bed from where like they fell off the body. And I'm like, God, this is awful. So that's my reason for hating spiders.
You
so
mean to tell
much.
me you killed a fucking spider and all I was trying to do was tickle your ass? What the fuck?
I don't remember you telling me that.
Yes, you do. I sent you pictures.
Of the spider?
No, not of the spider, but I sent you a picture of the
The
leg.
spider was dead. I mean, he killed it for tickling him.
I texted you and I was like, God, I'm so upset because I was so comfortable and about to fall asleep, and a spider was on my shoulder, and you were like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And I took a picture of the leg that had flew
I don't think
off.
you told me what type it was.
Yeah, it was a brown recluse.
Well,
As far as he knows, it's a brown recluse. So
No, it was a brown recluse. There's
shit. I couldn't tell you a fucking brown recluse between a brown recluse and a wolf spider, except for their size. I mean, that's about the only way I could tell you.
that's the only reason I knew. But Tennessee is really bad for
Wolf spiders.
wolf spiders, and brown recluses.
Them motherfuckers jump.
Hell yeah,
Wolf
they
spiders
will.
are ballers, man. You get some bitch a basketball, like 40 of them, you're fucked. They'll whoop your ass in the ground. I bet they could dunk it.
The Harlem Globetrotters have nothing on these Spidey boys.
Harlem Globetrotters ain't got nothing on anybody. No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa! Shots fired, man. Damn.
That's all right. I bet them motherfuckers they'd ball it up. I'm telling you. I've seen a wolf spider, no shit, jump like 5 feet. And it's like a spider, like it's fucking big. I mean, you can't really see it, so it's like an inch.
Like a quarter?
Inch in diameter.
Like a quarter size?
Yeah, okay, a quarter size. So it's like a quarter size spider, and motherfucker jump like 5 feet.
We should, for the rest of the episode, let's talk about things that they cannot relate to, like the listeners can't relate to. It's like, oh my God, look at this thing I just picked up and I'm showing you to. Look at this. This is amazing, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, it's so big. It's
I know, it's amazing. Like
that screen is huge.
Let's not talk about the screen, but what's behind it is more important. It takes 2 hands just to hold it. Like,
if you do this motion, will shit come out?
Whoa,
or what
hey,
you
stop. You don't get to touch
I'll talk
it.
about a banana, bitch. No,
You don't get to touch it, Scott. We just look at it.
If you pulled it out, we should be able to touch it.
Okay,
Like, that's just how it works.
I'm putting my phone up. Okay, well.
Oh my god.
This was a fun episode. We had fun talking about fears.
It's over already.
It's over already. Yeah, it goes by quick, doesn't it?
It does go by quick.
It goes by super quick. But hey, if you all listening have a fear, comment about it. We want to hear what your biggest fears are. Our biggest fear collectively is not getting comments. So,
Or likes or subscribes if you're interested in our content.
yeah, that's always a good idea. But yeah, we had fun. Ashlyn, thank you for being here.
Oh my god, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was nice having somebody else around for a little bit.
It is.
A woman.
A woman. God, that was cringy.
You got lots of words.
I was gonna be like, you're a woman.
All right, well, anyways, thank y'all so much for watching. We had a lot of fun. We will see you in the next
episode.
What the hell?
It's been so long.
It hasn't been long at all.
Can I join
Let's
in?
try this again. Yeah, you can join in. We're all three gonna do it. We had so much.
I got so far, I tried so hard. In the end, it didn't fucking matter.
Anyways, we had a lot of fun. We're going to end the episode here. We will see you in the next episode. See ya! You know I have music for this, right?
That was the best part.